All right. So thank you so much, you guys, for getting on here. I was really glad that we could set this up. I had kind of wanted to do a Zoom with you guys just to kind of like introduce myself for those of you who don't know me, and also just go over some things for those of you that are new, or maybe you have new teammates and it can be a better way for you to kind of help them. But for those of you who don't know me or really don't know anything about me, my name is Lindsay Winkler, and I'm your Presidential Diamond Upline. And I've been doing this for 4 years now, which is like so crazy to me because I feel like I literally just started yesterday. But when I started, I was just wanting to make an extra $300 a month just to help my husband with bills. We had a baby. My husband was in the Marine Corps, and I just didn't want to go back to work as a nurse and send my baby to a babysitter or to daycare. But we needed money to help pay the bills. We didn't, we were living paycheck to paycheck. I remember like grocery shopping at the Dollar Tree. We never got to do anything fun. And I just, I didn't want to send my baby to daycare or anything, and I had to do something. So my friend from nursing school was posting about this opportunity, and I thought, well, you know what? If she can do it, so can I. Like, she's a real person. I literally never did anything like this before. So if you're new and you're thinking, what the heck am I doing? Like, I've never done anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I was the same exact way. I never tried any of the products before I started. So if you're that person too, hey, it's okay. You can still be successful with this business. I didn't even know all the products we had. Like, I had only saw her really posting about the wraps. So when I got my kit and saw the catalog, I was like, holy cow, like, there's all kinds of stuff. But with that being said, I didn't know what I was doing. So I literally did everything that she told me to do. Like, and I did everything the leader said. I always joke and say, like, if Bonnie would tell me, like, to lick peanut butter off the sidewalk because it would help me be successful, like, I would do it. Like, I would probably still do it to this day. Just because I know that she was successful and I wanted to be successful. So I was going to do exactly what she said to do. So that's really how simple this is, you guys. Listen to the people who are successful. Listen to the ones who are in a position that you want to be in, and you will be successful. We already know, like, all the steps it takes. We know the things that work, and we're like making your lives easier by telling you those things. But we can only do so much as like giving you tips. You guys have to take the action and do them. So like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I like did everything she told me. The biggest thing I could tell you guys that are new, or maybe you have new teammates, is you've got to get posting like from the get-go consistently. And I mean, I worked my business this 4 years, 98% through social media, like using Facebook. Like, I'm not a party person. I'm not a blitzer. The thought of talking to someone that I don't really know, like, frightens me. Like, I'm actually like a pretty shy person. Like, if I don't know you, believe it or not, I feel like I could talk about this forever. And once I know you, I'll talk a lot, but I'm not really the kind of person to go up to a total stranger and be like, hey, have you ever heard of It Works? Like, I would probably pass out if I did that. So Facebook has been my thing this whole 4 years. Like, I've built my business through Facebook. And you guys, like, it is huge. Like, if you're sitting there not really sure how to get your business going on Facebook, maybe you're not too sure about using social media, you don't want to annoy your friends, you don't think you don't want to flood people's news feed, you don't think anyone's going to be interested. Let me just tell you that is the biggest crock that I've ever heard. Because I'm telling you right now, like, you joined this business for a reason, probably to make extra money, and all those people on your Facebook are not going to be paying any of your bills or giving you any extra money anytime soon. The biggest thing that you can do for your business is post on social media, because here's a couple reasons why. First off, it's going to reach out to people that you have not talked to in a long time. Like, when I started posting, I had people that I hadn't talked to in 10 years messaging me. Like, because, we all sign up and we think, oh, no one's going to be interested, or we think, oh my gosh, my friends, they are going to be so excited to do this. They're going to be the first ones to order. My family, they can't wait. And then you start posting, you start talking about it, and you're like, hello, like, where did my friends go? For me, my friends and family were not the first people to support me. Like, some of my best friends still aren't even customers of mine 4 years into this business. Some of them still think that it's a scam and we don't really make money 4 years into this business. So let me just tell you, your friends and family, if they're not on board with you, it's totally okay. But when I posting on social media, you're reaching people that you would least expect. Everybody's seeing your post. Like I had my softball coach from high school, that's a guy, message me to buy wraps. Someone I never would have thought in a million years. So that's one of the good things about using social media. It's going to go to everybody. Like people that you wouldn't even think of, it's going to reach those people. But you have to talk about it. You can't just post and say, I'm now a Networks distributor, I'm so excited, and that's it. And then be like, well, I'm really bummed out because I signed up a week ago and I posted that I was a distributor and no one's contacted me. Well, duh, like why would they? Like you're not telling them what we have. You're not being excited. Like your excitement is going to get them excited. It's going to pique their interest. But just remember, you have to be consistent every single day. Like I always think, you know, when you're driving by a billboard every day on your way to work and say it's like a McDonald's one and they're talking about a new milkshake. And at first you're not really paying attention to it, but the more you drive by it and the more you drive by it, you're like, oh my gosh, okay, I want to try that shake. You know, it's just, you can't get it out of your head because you see it every single day. Same thing with what we do. People are going to see it every single day, and before you know it, they're going to be reaching out to you. It's only a matter of time before they see a picture that they're like, oh my gosh, like I need this. So that's just a huge thing, like using social media. I mean, it's just such an awesome way to reach people. Like, and I mean, it's not even just about who you know, it's who other people know. Like you could be posting about it and say your friend's cousin has been looking for a distributor. Your friend can see you posting about it works and go tell her cousin like, hey, I know you're looking for a distributor. My friend Megan just signed up. Like, I'm going to put you in contact with her. You know, it's not, like I said, it's not about who you know all the time. Like one of my newest distributors, she's like a total rock star. She's already boxed for double diamond, and I think she hasn't even been in the business 4 months. Like she is crazy, but I didn't even know this girl existed before 4 months ago. My husband's uncle's neighbor cuts her hair. So if it wasn't for him, like telling his neighbor to telling her, like I wouldn't even have known this girl existed. So that's why it's always good to talk about it and be excited, because you never know who's listening and who's watching and who's your next potential. No! I'm really sorry because now my kids are in here and they're like getting in the shower. They're going to be out of here in just 1 second. Don't say it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm not.
I will deal with it in just 1 second. Yeah, we're like potty training one of my kids. Boys, and it's not really going so great. We're hitting a snag. But one of the other things too is, you know, say you want to use Facebook, but you don't want to post on your personal page, so you make a separate page for It Works. To me, that's another thing that's like kind of shooting yourself in the foot. I know, like in theory, it seems like a good idea, and I'll tell you guys, you know, when I first started, I made a page myself. But I never got that many hits on it because people have to like that page. So you make an It Works page and people are they have to like it in order to see the stuff you have in it. So if they're like, oh, I'm not interested in it, I don't care about It Works, so I'm not going to like the page. And say you have, oh my gosh, my son's like watching a video and I was like, who is talking? Stop. Take it away. Take it somewhere else. No, mom's working. I don't care. Okay. Sorry guys. He just like locked the door. I'm not really sure why I did that. What I was gonna say? Oh, but say only like 70 people like your business page, but you have 800 Facebook friends. Like, you see like the market you're like cutting out there. And the thing is most people don't think that they're interested in what we have because they don't know everything that we have. So the more you post about it and the more you talk about it, I mean, we have something for everybody. So that's just something too, like, you know, like I said, we know what it takes to be successful. Just listen to our advice. Like if you're struggling with wanting to use social media, if you're struggling to want to post on your personal page, you guys, I promise you that it's going to take off with your business and it's going to help. Something else too, you know, I know being new, you might think, man, because even like sometimes when you're not new, you can think this, but you think no one is liking or commenting on my post. Nobody's interested. You know, like, do you guys ever probably feel that way sometimes, or you've ever felt that way? You know, no one's interested. No one's liking and commenting on my stuff. You guys, 90% of my customers and distributors never liked or commented a single post of mine. They were just secretly watching and then messaged me out of nowhere. Like, that's one of the biggest things that I feel like gets people bummed out about their business. And, you know, and then they think nobody's interested, so I'm going to stop. I'm just going to stop posting. No one cares anyways. But you guys, like, I'm telling you, they are watching you. They're just, for whatever reason, don't want to like or comment on your stuff. They don't want other people to know that they're interested. So do not gauge the amount of people interested on likes and comments. What you can do, though, is, you know, when you're not, post pictures of your kids, post funny memes. I mean, I did one last night, a post, and it was like, oh, your rap name is whatever you ate last with Lil in front of it. Oh my gosh, I have a bajillion comments on that post, you guys. Like, that's a huge post, but I'm having so many people comment on it that I didn't know even see my stuff. And I get excited because I know if they're liking that post or they're commenting on that post, they're seeing my It Works post too. Now, say you post something like that and you get like 5 comments. Okay, then maybe you need to spend more time on Facebook interacting with people. Okay, that's enough. This is like watching these videos. Hey, Sammy or Sammy, do one of you guys like have anything like you want to add like really quick, or a good anything on posting or anything that you can share, so I can like address the situation that's happening in the bathroom with my child? Someone, come on, a good posting tip, a good social media tip.
I think one of the most important things is just being really consistent with your posting and being very positive about it. I know there's a lot of negativity on social media and everything, and sometimes posting is kind of boring and not, I don't know, something we want to do when we don't get a lot of hits on it, but people are watching, whether or not you think so. So consistency is really a big thing. Sammy, do you have anything? There we go.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I mean, I haven't been that consistent in the last couple of weeks because I've been so busy, and I can tell you that it definitely makes a big difference in your business. So making sure to stay consistent is definitely key in that. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Maya, are you on here? There we go.
Yeah, I'm driving, sorry. No, I agree with everything you guys said about consistency, but something that's been working for me lately, and I think works for a lot of people too, is post pictures of yourself with the products. So even if you just take a selfie holding a thing of greens, or, you know, if you're doing a wrap, like take a picture of yourself with like the Fab wrap on, or hold up a picture of the cleanse and say, I'm doing my cleanse this week. Who wants to do a cleanse? I'm looking for product models. Like, post an actual question in your post. Literally ask, hey, I'm looking for 3 product models. Comment or message me if you're interested. Because then people can actually see that you need product models for these. And I get a lot of questions, hey, what is a product model? And that's when you can kind of go into, well, I'm looking for somebody to build my portfolio, to try 1 product a month for 3 months and give me your feedback. You know, are you interested? So that just kind of sets you up right there. But yeah, like the girl said, be positive, and be consistent. And like Lindsay said too, people are watching you even if they're not liking or commenting, so don't give up.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Sorry about that last minute like change of plans. My husband does not do bodily fluids very well, so the flags were waving over here. Okay, so I got that underway. One of the other things, like I was going to say, is being a product of the product. And I don't know if you guys listened to the call last night, but a really great tip, because I know a lot of us get started because we don't have extra money. You know, we want to make money, so we don't really have money to buy products. You know, you're all going to get your kit. And if you haven't got your kit yet, rest assured it's coming soon. You know, we had a huge number of people join during this promotion, so they're working on getting the kits out. And I know my mom signed up like on the first or second day of the promotion, and she just got her kit. So they are coming out. But you certainly don't need to wait for your kit to come to start working your business. You know, start using pictures from the leaders and things like that. Start posting, just copying what we do. Like, go to my page. I don't care if you use any of the posts that I use, and I'm sure the other leaders on here don't mind that as well. either. But like when you get your kit and you get those 4 wraps in your kit, take a picture like with you and the 4 wraps and be like, oh my gosh, like look what just came, my wraps, I can't wait to try one, who wants to do one with me? That's like an awesome way to be able to show people, you know, that you've got like some of the products, you're going to use them, but also just like there's something about like putting your face with the products that really helps. So that's just like a really good tip. And it definitely, I feel like, helps too, like when you get started. Does anybody like have any questions or anything so far, or like have any like concerns about anything that they're like running into? Also, like, you know, like it took me like 4 weeks to sign my first customer, you guys. So if you guys are sitting here and you're thinking, man, I've been doing this for 2 weeks and I haven't signed a customer, it took me a month to sign my first one, and it was my sister, and I'm pretty sure like I like forced her to sign up because I wanted to get a customer. So just know that, you know, if I can be successful doing this, like anybody can. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, most of us join because, you know, we didn't want to get rich quick scheme. Like we wanted to be able to make money quickly, which you certainly can do with this opportunity. But here I am 4 years later, and I still have people contacting me that have been watching me for 4 years. So just because everybody doesn't jump in your first few weeks or your first few months doesn't mean that they're not interested and they're never going to order. Because I have people that have been watching me for 4 years that are finally now messaging me that have told me that they've been watching me for 4 years and they finally are ready to do it. You know, this is something that it's long-term like success and long-term like financial like freedom. So you guys just have to remember that. Like you don't want something that's going to be awesome for your first month and then go away. Like you want it to get better and better and better over the years. And it certainly can. Like you just have to keep going. Like imagine if I would have gave up my first 2 weeks because I wasn't signing anybody, because people weren't liking or commenting on my posts. Like I certainly would not be where I am today. And all you have to do is you have to just follow the leaders. Like that's all, as simple as it is. Anytime that there's a Zoom, anytime that there's a call, get on it. If there's a video, watch it. Like soak up every piece of information you can. And, you know, we do power hours. We show you guys exactly how to be successful in this business. And all you have to do is take what we're saying and apply and ask questions. Like it is totally okay if someone asks you something and you don't know how to respond to them and you go to your upline or you go to your enroller and say, hey, somebody just asked me this. I don't know what to say. Like that's why we're here. Like no one expects you to know everything. We all join this. Like I joined myself just by myself, like little old me. I didn't know anybody that was going to want to be a distributor. I didn't know anybody that was going to want to be a customer. And, you know, but I just did what they told me to do and it turned into what it has. So that's all you guys have to do, but you have to talk about it and you have to be excited. You cannot sit there and be bummed out that you're not getting customers or no one's interested yet and you haven't even posted, or you're posting once a week. That's not going to cut it, you guys. You got to be consistent every single day, putting in works out there, but also post the normal things that you're doing. Like you don't want people to think you're an It-Works robot. Like you want them to see that you're still the same person that you were before. You just added something extra into your life. So I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place, but does anybody have any tips or any questions about anything? Like, please don't be shy. Like, this is a good time to ask any questions. Like, if you're new and you're just like feeling, you know, there's something that you're not sure about or you want clarification on. Anybody? Okay. I don't really know if I have anything else. Sammy or Maya, like, is there anything that you guys like want to like hit on or want me to like share anything on?
I know some of my distributors were just wondering about the posting on social media, but you covered that already.
Yeah. Sammy, what about you? I see you guys kind of like.
I don't know. I mean, if any of you do have any questions, just don't be afraid to reach out to any of us about anything. We're all here to help you guys. And I mean, we've all been in the same boat too when we first started. So there's any questions, just don't hesitate to ask any of us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like we have all been there, and just know that the people are gonna come. The interests are gonna come. So if you feel like no one's out there and you feel like you're posting and no one's watching, just know that they are. And you just gotta be more excited, as excited as you can be. Go to my page, go to any of the leaders' page and see the kind of things we're posting and just copy our post. Change the wording a little bit if you need to. Like if it says like, oh, I'm home with my 3 kids and you don't have 3 kids, like don't post that. But you can tweak the wording, take your own selfie, whatever. Like, I don't care if you use any of the stuff that I use. Like, that's how I, started out too. But you don't have to know everything. Don't have to know all the products. You don't have to know how they all work. You're going to learn that with time, but you just got to keep going. You've got to be excited and be consistent. Those are the biggest things. Like, I don't know. I could talk all day. I'm like so excited for all of you guys. I wish you could know how excited I am just because, this is an amazing opportunity ahead. I went into this, you guys, literally thinking like, okay, I'm going to try it for 3 months. I'm not going to do anything with it. And I'm probably not going to be around anymore. And here I am 4 years later, you guys, all because, I just did the little things that they told me to do every day. And it like completely changed our life. And I hope you guys know that it can happen for you too. You just have to put in the work and you have to believe in yourself and just know that you can do this. So that's all I have, you guys. If there's no other questions or anything, if you think of any, you can ask, any of your upline, or you can always like post it in the chat, or in Freedom Wrappers. Like that's a huge resource to use too. Like don't ever hesitate to use that. But if that's all you guys have to say, then I'm done here too, so we can wrap things up. I'm sure you guys are all super busy. And I hope you guys have a good night, and I appreciate you taking some time to get on here with us. So you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.